Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show.
By the way, this is for you. It's the Jon Stewart Daily Show gift bag.
Thank you.
That I brought to you.
So you went there and you're not taking it?
They gave it to me. I took it home. There's different things, and you can give them to whoever you want.
What is in... Everyone who does the Daily Show... Listen, this beats Letterman or any of those. Look, endurance punch. I'm going to need that. What, you took this? What
No,
is
I didn't
this?
take it. Whatever's in there is in there.
Adult s'mores.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
I
A cup.
I didn't say it was great stuff.
This is horrendous.
I know it is.
This is the Theo Epstein of gift bag.
But when I took it back, I just thought I'm going to bring it to Artie.
Thank you so much.
Nice
You're welcome.
satchel.
I understand. Did you do the Howard Stern show today?
For the first time, man.
How'd that go?
Amazingly great.
Isn't he? He's a great interviewer.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the way he slides things in.
Oh, I know.
And the guy who did the pre-interview was really good.
Who did it? You remember? Was it Will?
I think it was Will.
Will Murray, yeah.
Yeah, Will Murray, that's who it was.
Great producer. He's great.
And it was like, because so often pre-interviews, as you know,
I know,
are
it's
such a drag.
Brutal.
Yeah. And if the pre-interview goes bad, you generally know the interview's not going to be so great either.
Oh, it's so nerve-wracking.
Because they're not going to prep the
it's so
person.
nerve-wracking. Yeah, because you see, you're pitching stories or whatever to somebody who then has to pitch it to someone else, and you don't know how they're going to interpret it.
I know how they're going to interpret it.
Well,
You
that's what
actually do.
yeah, exactly.
You know they're going to interpret it poorly.
Yeah.
Did Bethany leave?
Now, wait. Now, Jeff is getting to the bottom line of this whole Bethany, Mike Bichetti thing. Mike, we saw it during the commercial. You were touching Bethany.
No, he had his arm around her
in a very
for the
inappropriate
whole
way.
last
No,
segment.
I'm always a gentleman, guys.
He was caressing her
but
shoulder.
you were touching her face.
There's Bethany.
Look at how beautiful she is.
Hi, Bethany.
Hey, y'all, how you doing?
Look at her, y'all.
Now, Bethany, why are you up here again from Florida? You're from Florida. Why are you here?
I am here for the Celebrity Beach Bowl.
What? Now, why? What a coincidence. Now, what are you doing for that?
I am here working, representing Aruba, who is a
Aruba, the
Aruba,
island?
the country. Yeah,
The country.
The one half
Yeah.
Now, have you met Andre the Giant, the wrestler?
How are you, darling? Nice to meet you.
Oh, no, Andre. Andre's got that hand over here, on.
That is disturbing on so many levels.
Now, Andre.
That is wrong.
Now, do you like Andre? But Andre, try to say stuff. Try to woo her away from Mike.
Well, maybe we go back to my hotel and
Oh,
I
dear
take a
God.
slap in the bathtub and then we go take the drapes off and roll
Now,
up together.
Does that
No, wait, hold on.
Great.
I'm going to jump in this one.
Jeff, go
Oh,
ahead.
somebody else just came in.
Oh.
Hello, Bethany. It's Adam West. I'd
You
love to
win.
join you
It's
in a
you.
bath, if that's possible. So help me, if Aunt Harriet walks in, I'll be so embarrassed. What a group you've got.
Wait, Mike Tyson just walked in. Hi, Bethany. How you doing? It's Mike Tyson. Can I come in the bathtub too with you and Andre the Giant and the guy from Batman? But wait, the King of England just walked in, Mike. Go ahead.
Hello, he just walked in because she's a beautiful lady. With my
Okay, he wins. He wins. Who can say no to a British accent?
Oh, look at that.
Is that the
God.
best British accent you ever heard?
That's pretty good.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking her.
I'm sorry, I'm just very.
Do your British
I'm very
accent. She loves the British accent.
Hello, we can go for some crumpets and come back to my mom's house and we'll, have a.
Back to your mother's house.
What kind of arrangements is he making? We can go back to my mom's house. She has a lovely garden. She wants to show us her garden.
Where'd you go back to my mom's?
Yeah. My mom likes watching me make love.
Mike, you got to skip that part,
No,
bud.
because I'm a gentleman.
By the
because
way-
family has to come.
Yeah.
The Price is Right
Oh,
sound
Mom.
when your wiener goes down, fabulous. Fabulous.
Now, Andre the Giant, are you
Do it
upset?
again one time, please.
I'm a little T.O. right now. I didn't know that he would have so much suave over me, but
Yeah, it sounds like you're losing out to a British accent.
well, maybe he's the British Isles. Maybe you want the mainland America.
No, it could be nice because, we trailed this place at one time.
There's-
Because we had 8 continents.
Is that
in
This is Jeff Garlin, not Adam West, but
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing like watching comedy geniuses do voices. And from across the room, watching these two really terrific comedic actors wooing the young lady from Tallahassee, that's something.
Speaking of which, here's Albert Brooks. What are you doing? I don't understand what this means. What are you doing? I don't understand.
But what I love, every time before you do them, you're doing the thing with your face. It's like you're some hack comic doing it to your next thing. That's what's so funny about it.
Like some hack comic. All right, we got to take another break. The fun always ends because of commercials. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Sitting here with Jeff Garlin. So, Jeff, so tell us about the photography documentary.
Okay, it's a website.
Okay.
Where if you want to cheat on your husband or wife, you can meet somebody.
Wait a minute. Listen, that's been done before. You know it.
No, I never heard of such a thing. All right. So what it is this guy John Maloof.
Right. Like from the
no
Vegas Maloofs?
No Vegas
Okay.
Maloofs. Okay. Went to one, he was writing the history of this area of Western Chicago, okay?
Yeah.
And he went to try and get some stuff at one of those storage places, and he bid on this woman, Vivian Maier's stuff.
And she was a photographer.
No, she was a nanny.
Okay.
He didn't know what was going to be in there.
Right.
He found all these negatives, all this film, and he started putting some up online, and people were going, that's amazing stuff. And long story short, she's now considered one of the great street photographers of all time.
The nanny.
The nanny. And
Wow.
this movie is about the mystery of who she was, how she did it, and all that stuff. She was
stuff like
Phil
that.
Donahue's nanny for a while.
Really?
Yeah. She was always a nanny, and she was a really strange woman, really eccentric. Called Finding Vivian Maier.
Well, okay, Finding Vivian Maier.
March 28th.
And March 28th, because that's right up my alley. I am definitely.
Oh, I promise you,
wait. Yeah.
it is. You can't believe how interesting this story
Are
is.
all the photographs of West Chicago? Like her
No,
no.
New York, Egypt.
So she
Italy,
traveled
She
and-
was all over. It's just crazy. It's
Now,
crazy.
Did you know that Dan Filato was at a party at Phil Donahue's house once, and they all got drunk and they started naming their penises, and Phil Donahue's name for his penis was the kidney disturber.
Is that legit?
That's legit.
The kidney disturber, i.e., it goes in and disturbs the kidney.
I mean, Yes.
which is every woman's fantasy.
the kidney disturber.
There's not one woman.
Yeah.
By the way, every time I've been with a woman and been really turned on, here's what they said to me. Here's what they said. Thanks to the good people at Ashley Madison. This is what they said to me. They said to me, and I remember 2 different women said this to me, but they said it so gently in my ear. Could you just disturb my kidney? Just make it tingle. Make my kidney tingle. Oh, I want diabetes before the evening's over.
Can I be on a dialysis machine before the week's out? Could you imagine? And Bill Curtis from American Justice.
He was there too?
Was also there.
What was his nickname?
Did he have a nickname?
Grandma.
I think his was really graphic. I think it was like
More graphic than kidney disturber?
trouser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dan's was matrimonial peacemaker. That's what he called it. Is that the most? That's
I was
even-
18.
Yeah, but that's even
Still,
creepier.
that's just, what does that mean?
When you're 18?
It is
I was very into Indian
Can't you
lore
hear
at the time.
How about this for hack comic? Here's Bill Curtis describing this to his wife. And then Phil Donahue came out by the poolside. He had had several drinks. They said, "What do you call your penis, Phil?" He said, "The kidney disturber."
By the way, how great is Bill Curtis on those murder
Unbelievable.
things? I can't.
Unbelievable.
By the way, have you ever seen the grass-fed beef commercials?
Yes.
Those are insane.
They are.
I mean, I met him, and I went, grass-fed beef. That's what I want, some grass-fed beef.
I watch this. My favorite, he goes, from behind the prison walls came a very dark, short, yet chilling message. Kill a cop.
I know.
Kill a cop.
The rhythms were perfect. I know. God, those are so enjoyable.
Yeah, he makes them, he takes them to another level.
Yeah.
But he was at that party. Kidney disturber really is like, oh my God.
Was Brent Musburger there? I'm just guessing whoever else was.
No.
might have been.
But if you ever see Marlo Thomas interviewed, she's holding right here.
Yeah.
Give to St. Jude's.
My kidney is killing me.
That kidney, that girl, that kidney.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Speaking of kidney disturbers, what do you think of this going on over here? It looks like Andre the Giant is taking your woman, Mike.
We're going to have to settle this over deal, Andre, because we'll fight outside fisticuffs.
Abbey over here, the British
What happened?
guy. I'm not gonna lose the Downton Abbey over here.
Downton Abbey? Oh, that's a good one.
Downtown Abbey.
Oh, no, because you know what? We'll settle this in a duel, Brock, because let's fight with fisticuffs.
As I said earlier, nothing like watching comedy professionals at work. You have me sitting here, and we're actually cutting across to these two gentlemen and this woman. Why am I here, Artie? Why am I? Can you stay for an extra segment? Yes, and watch these idiots? I'd be thrilled to.
I didn't spend enough time on Vivian Lee in the photography.
Vivian Lee in the photography! Yes, Vivian Lee! Collector!
Discovering Vivian Vance.
Discovering Vivian Vance.
I love Vivian Vance.
Oh, boy, that's good.
I tell you, no, I actually.
I'm sorry.
I love Lucy and she loves me.
See,
Oh, dear God.
you can go to anything. Go to anything.
Yeah, bro.
He's a regular Ryan Stiles.
Yeah, he's a regular Ryan Stiles. Yes, he is.
Garlin came in to plug his documentary on.
I don't need to plug anything, but that's the joke of it. I like just being here and talking. You know what I discovered about talk shows in general?
Go ahead.
Really, this is what I discovered. And that is, you go on, you're funny, you're interesting, you leave, you make a good impression, people go, oh, I like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in that thing. Oh, he's involved with that thing.
Exactly.
Have you ever, Larry David and I make jokes about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched somebody on a show and then pulled out a piece of paper and wrote down what time and when the thing they're doing is? The only
Probably never.
The only plugs, per se, that actually work is if I'm in town playing Caroline's.
Okay.
People would call
No, that's
and
good. No,
say-
certain talk shows they do, and the Stern Show. I know this firsthand. No one put people in seats like that. Plug on the Howard Stern
Right,
Show.
right.
For a comic, that really does work.
Right.
Which certainly, like Conan was good like
Right,
that. He
right,
was
right.
because there was a college crowd. They went, but you're right. Other than that. One
makes no
time,
sense.
I
I
saw
can just
Christina
talk.
Applegate on Leno once, and I made a note to watch Jesse. That's the only time.
You did not, you lying sack.
You're lying sack of Richard. No, you're right. No one ever does.
No one. And
ever.
so the plugging is, at least if you're someone like me, it's nice, it's fine.
Right.
But and by the way, we're talking about Vivian Maier more because it's interesting.
It is.
Than, hey, let's get there. Oh, he did it. As it is. I just like coming on and talking. That's what listeners want. That's what viewers want.
And you're perfect for it. I remember the first time, I might have told you, the first time I saw you on a talk show was about 20 years ago on Conan. You were wearing a Blackhawks jersey or a hockey jersey. And it was like, two witty guys having a conversation, which is what,
He's my old roommate.
you and Conan were roommates together.
Yeah. So
Where, in Boston?
In Chicago.
Oh, in Chicago.
Yeah.
Why was he in Chicago?
there was a writer's strike.
Oh, no kidding.
And Bob Odenkirk said, can my friend Conan move in with you? You got an extra room. And
Really?
I, of course, burst out laughing. Conan? That's really his name? And he goes, yeah, he's tall with red hair. I go, then his name's Conan? And he's really skinny. And it just, and then I met him, and he looked so un-Conan.
Yeah.
But then
He's
so funny, though.
He's got a lot of anxiety, but he's hilarious.
He
One of the
made
most
me
hilarious
laugh
guys. Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah, you talk about like riffing back and forth, someone to just talk to. I've had the pleasure of sort of having dinner with him a couple of times. He really just makes a conversation way funny. Like yourself. I mean, he makes it way funnier. And there's not enough of that on talk shows anymore. It's so much about what do you got to plug.
What do you got to plug? And also, people come on and they just sort of expect you to carry the whole ball. And
Right.
it's like, what the hell is that?
I know.
Oh, my God. No, I love just coming on and hanging out and talking and watching comedy professionals do their thing.
Listen, can you stay another segment? Because he also does a Slick Rick impression. Jeff, welcome to the show. Listen, but there's a lot of disturbing stuff that might happen over there. That could really turn
Can I
into
say something?
fisticuffs.
I don't think anything's going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen.
No, I think nothing's going to happen. I think it's a pretend situation. I'm a little...
Oh, vicious.
No. What I mean by that is,
What?
I think that she,
Yeah.
right now, is thinking how she can get a job on this show.
Really?
I think she wants to leave Aruba.
Okay. You think like a lot of people don't get that eventually you have to leave Aruba.
Yeah. Well, she's in Tallahassee.
She's gotten closer.
But she would like to be here. And here's my offer to you. Tonight, I will take the twins with me. and Bethany can replace the twins.
Much like Al Pacino said to the senator in Godfather 2, you can have my answer now if you like, Jeff. Nothing.
Not my answer now.
Not even Dan Filato.
But by the way,
train
that's my next person. I'm taking all the Chicago people with me.
That's half of the show.
I'm taking the twins and Dan.
We have a big Chicago presence here.
Please take me with you.
Ernie Banks works the board in the Who's your favorite Cub of all time? Would it be Ernie Banks? I mean, he's not your generation, but
he is actually.
Well,
my first game was 1971, and he was playing. And
how do you not like that guy? The great Ernie Banks.
And I actually hosted his 80th birthday party in Chicago. It was
No
one of the
kidding.
great, and he actually fell.
Really?
During Happy Birthday, he tripped backwards and landed backwards. But
How long ago was that? How old is he?
He's probably like 82, 83.
Oh, okay, so recently.
He is
And is he okay?
He's fine. He was fine.
Mr. Cub.
By the way, his butt is the largest butt of any man. Here's the two people with the two biggest butts.
No need to get racial.
No. I'm talking about
Hank Aaron. You ever see Hank Aaron's ass?
Is it that big?
Hank Aaron's got a big ass.
Because in the old timer games, I'd always see Ernie and go, "What the hell?" And then
he's got a shelf like Kim Kardashian.
You know, also has a huge butt is Jeffrey Osborne.
He
sang at the and I'm not talking about like black person's butt. I'm talking about where you just go, what the hell's going on?
To where it's like almost like that sketch from SNL.
I remember going to a Public Enemy concert, and there was a girl out in front with a curvy black ass, and you could have set a drink on it.
Yeah.
I could have actually not gone to the concert and just stood and looked at her ass the entire day. It was perfect.
Are you an ass man in the sense that, like, is Kim Kardashian that turn you on that size? It's very big.
No, nothing about her turns me on.
I mean, the face, she's got a gorgeous face. But I mean,
but even
what she represents
is
terrible.
But at this point, even her face nauseates me. Everything about it.
It is
By the way,
nauseating.
when I first saw her, long time ago, before even the porn thing, and people said, what's his name?
Where did you see her? Just out and about?
You know what? Guys on my crew mentioned her. Like, she's just, I go, who's this person? This is like long before the porn or any of that. And I go, oh, she's pretty hot, you know? But it's, it's like how you get to know a person.
Yeah.
And I don't know her, but what I've gotten to know, it's unattractive.
It's unattractive.
It's a big bowl of, she's a, what they say on South Park? She's a, whatchamacallit? Did anyone see the South Park episode with her?
I'm trying to think,
No, what's the movie that was just out? It's the second sequel with the little people in,
not Team America. Right?
No. Not talking about the South, but they compared her to
Despicable Me.
No, stop 1 second. Wait, don't guess. It's the movies that Peter Jackson directed. Hobbit.
Oh, King Kong.
Okay, no, The Hobbit. He directed King Kong. No, but The Hobbit. And on South Park, the last episode of the season, they were saying she's a hobbit, and Kanye was going everywhere saying she's not a hobbit, but she turned out to be a hobbit, and it was so funny. But she's a hobbit.
No, I agree. I mean, look, she was on the Stern Show once when I was there. I was sitting 2 feet from her. Her face was stunning, but you're right. When she opens her mouth and you see what she represents in that family. It really is disgusting. It's a
disgusting.
It's a turnoff.
But that's what I'm saying. You get to know somebody.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there are so many hot girls in L.A., like on the sets and stuff.
Absolutely.
And within, you can, I'm at a point, I've been doing this so long now. You talk to these girls, within 30 seconds, you actually think to yourself, how do I get away from her? How do I? And I'm talking about not only, gorgeous faces, gorgeous bodies, and you can't.
Like a 10, and you go, I can't stand her.
I got to leave. This person is,
cancer. It's an excellent point. You're right. It's a lot of extras like that. The scary hot extra that want to be in your life no matter what. And you're like, oh, my God.
Yeah, they can be a big bowl of scary. That's for sure. But, and then there's other women that are, not as beautiful as the other women, but you talk to me and go, wow, look at her.
I want to be with her.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Yeah,
there is.
You got to, in LA, it's very important. You got to work hard to find a clique of people that are exactly what you're talking about. Otherwise, you'll go crazy. If you just go for that shallow surface thing, you'll go nuts. You'll jump off the H of the Hollywood sign.
I think it would be fun.
If
you're a good look. No. I think it would be fun for about a month to try and sleep with as many of those girls as you can. And I'm talking about if you're Stud Johnson.
Right, exactly.
But if you have any sort of brain or a personality, after about a month, you would go,
you get
this
tired
is
of it.
bad news.
Well, it's also because not just the vapidness, it's just what their agenda could be too could ruin your life.
Right.
They could be evil people.
By the way, Most of them are.
Yeah,
Hi,
they
everybody.
are.
I'm Jeff Garlin. For young, pretty actresses in Hollywood. There's some very nice ones, but in general, run.
There are, now your wife. What did she do? How did
I
you
met
do
her. I met her on Ashley Madison, and actually, her specialty was puppets. I don't want to even get into it, how it worked out. And I was married to Kim Kardashian, and then I met my wife. Now, my wife was my agent.
Is that true?
In Chicago, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, she likes to say she got more than 10%.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sounds it.
yeah.
I mean, so how long has that been?
Almost
together?
20 years, yeah.
Wow, so it worked out.
Yeah.
And does she still work?
Yeah, she's a casting director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And well, so that's nice to hear. It's a Hollywood marriage that works, right?
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
Good for me.
It's a rare thing.
It is. And that's why I want the twins to come with me. I want
That
to
doesn't sound like it would.
I want to destroy my marriage.
It doesn't sound like it would work. Well, Jeff, I'd love to keep you longer.
Has anyone ever married? I guess that would be, only in Utah could you do that.
Yeah, no.
Marry twins.
That's not legal anywhere else, right?
Well,
Yeah.
there are some third world countries.
Well,
No, but I'm talking about America.
No, in
United
America.
States.
Utah, I guess you
Just-
could. Is that allowed if, in fact, they're related? I guess it doesn't
That'd be
matter
a
if they're
good
related.
Google
sure.
question. Has anyone ever married twins?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, no, because
Yes.
And then what would come up
Kings.
would be some reverend somewhere who married two sets of twins. It wouldn't be exactly what you're looking for. It'd be the clean version.
or someone married Kirby Puckett. Maybe that's what'll come up. Like, well, listen, man.
Jack Morris, married for a number of years.
Kirby Puckett and Jack Morris.
Yeah.
Jeff, thanks so much, brother. You're welcome
my
here
pleasure.
anytime.
Thank
Come on.
you.
And again, the show is the Goldbergs, and again, the photography documentary is Finding.
Yes, and there's
Vivian-
also a movie, Laggies, where I play Keira Knightley's father.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
directed by Lynn Shelton. I should have played her lover.
Yeah.
Let me also say to you,
Go
very
ahead.
quickly,
Go right ahead.
great luck with the whole Charlotte's Web thing. I heard you're playing the Spider on Broadway.
I am.
I know.
How did that leak out?
I thought everyone knew.
No.
Well, just good luck with Charlotte.
Thanks for. Can we hit the cough button?
But good luck with the Charlotte's Web thing. And tell your mom
Yeah.
that I said hello.
She's watching right now. Jeff Garlin
Congratulations
says
on having a wonderful son.
Ah, that's very nice. Thank
Yeah.
you. Jeff Garlin says hi. She's going to love that. She's a big fan of yours, as am I. And come back soon, Jeff. Don't be a stranger.
As long as you have this delicious water.
Salute. It is good water.
It's
right?
great water, man.
I
Best
feel
water in the
I know
business.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. It's good water. And that's a good man. Jeff Garlin. The Artie Lange Show back after this.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.